What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? So let's jump in and get this daily increase for the sign of Sagittarius. See what's going on. So this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that ninth house placement. Okay, guys? Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for the ninth house. But even with that being said, this is still a general message, so please just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Okay, so I'm not even gonna act like we can ignore. They are blowing leaves here across the street, and I feel like that it stopped. I hit record, and then it feels like it's getting louder. So let's just bear with it, see where we go. I'm sure it's all part of the message. We'll just have to see where it fits in at. They are definitely cleaning up. Blowing the leaves out, getting, something has fallen, and there ain't no need in keeping it in their yard, that's for sure. And we do have surrender here as the overall energy. So let's just see where the good Lord takes us. Flamingo. Ooh, you're being told to, someone is going to Florida. Florida is significant. But you are being told to surrender because what's trying to come into you, what's on the waters, and it's on arrival, is fun, adventure. Ooh! Fun, love. Is that right, Sag? Is that what y'all out here in these streets doing? After a time of reflecting? Yes. Overcoming some obstacles right now. Pushing yourself, making sure that you don't give up. Don't give up, because I'm telling you, what's on arrival is mighty fun. I'm hearing like something significant about Florida for sure, but I'm also hearing that it actually, when like this does finally arrive, the first trip that you take with this could be to Florida. But let's see, where we going for my sexy Sag? I hope that this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. Guys, today I am recording this on November the 15th. This is a timeless message though. But I do want to let you all know that today is the last day to book me for that 20 minutes for $20 live session, or the 2 questions for $10 in a pre-recorded reading. So this has been a very fun journey. I have enjoyed it, getting to know my subscribers. So yeah, I do want you all to know, just in case anyone is out there like, damn, she's a couple of days, even though that one person, I want you to hit me up in my inbox. But if anyone is out there like, damn, just a couple of days outside of payday, that's okay. Guys, it is our birthday season in 6 days. So if you think your girl is not getting ready to turn up for our birthday season, you got the game twisted. So I absolutely, for birthday season, want to get to know more of you all. I want to spend more time with you all. So there will be even more deals coming up at our birthday season. So just brace yourself for that. Also, tonight I am going live, guys. Do not miss it. It is sponsored by one of our family members, Mr. Jimbo. He gave a generous donation during this special, and I absolutely appreciated it, because I took me and my children on a date with it, so thank you. But I want to do something for the family, because the family looked out for the family member right here. So look out for the live tonight, okay? So the situation at hand is we do have the 7 of Cups. So it says not every option you're given will be the great option for you. So I feel like that the situation at hand today is you're being presented with a pretty tempting cup, pretty tempting option here. Okay, Spirit is telling you to surrender. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, damn, why would this come right now when this, that is preventing me from taking it, or this, that. Don't do that. Surrender and understand that just because it's presented doesn't mean it's the best option, even though it sounds good, it looks good, it smells good, hell, it may even feel good. There's something else on arrival that if you take this option, it could take you away from being available for it, okay? The opportunity here is the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady runs the race. Slowly but surely, you're going places. The challenge, the 3 of Pentacles. So What's the saying? Teamwork makes the dream work. Um, this is in the challenge position. There's lack of collaboration, lack of cohesion, not on the same page here. The way through this challenge, the Eight of Cups. Okay. If you feel still, explore some new sceneries. Told y'all, somebody's traveling. The way through this challenge is to get out and get into a new environment. Change some shit up. Somebody is going to, something is getting ready to happen in your life. And you're going to be like, dang, why right now? And it's like, if you're willing to put in the work right now, if you're willing to make the sacrifices up front, I do feel like that is going to benefit. And I feel like that is going to benefit to a vacation. Even if it's not to Florida, I definitely feel like that it is to water. You're definitely going to a place where there is water near. Okay. So what's on the other side of this? The Two of Wands. So understanding that your decisions lead to your future. So nothing else. So what's on the other side of this? I feel like that nothing yet is set in stone. This is waiting to see what you're going to surrender to. Because there are a lot of options and choices here being presented. Spirit is needing you to slow down and pay attention to the details. Don't be rash in your decision making right now. Surrender. There are going to be some options presented to you that are going to make you want to feel like you got to jump on it. Spirit is saying, hold tight. There's something that you may not see about it. The challenge is a Three of Pentacles. So there's something about the amount of teamwork, not really there's something about the amount of teamwork. You know what I'm saying? And the way through that is you might have to walk away from some shit. You might have to walk away. Being honest. Let's see. What's at the bottom of the deck? Wheel of Fortune. To the Seven of Pentacles. To the Tower. There's a shakeup. There's a shakeup as it pertains to some seeds that you have planted. What you've been nurturing. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is this the situation? Can you show us clarity into the Seven of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, see? The Queen of Swords. It says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. The Queen of Swords is clarifying the Seven of Cups. It's time to become clear and cut through your options. You can't bow down. You can't bite and play small. You can't not make your move because of someone else external to you. It's time to make your move. Her Ten of Cups. Yeah, baby. It's time to cut through the illusion, cut through the fluff, be real. Keep it a buck. And you might, I'm not going to lie. This Queen of Swords is sitting at what says a book club. But yet she's the only one. Her and this frog is all I see. So you know what I'm saying? You may end up doing something alone for a little while. But it will draw in the traction that you need. You will eventually have the traction. Show me a little bit more on the Seven of Cups. Or actually, now that we got the clarity on the Seven of Cups, show me the blind spot for the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Show me the blind spot because you do have to pay attention to the details. It's going to require you to choose wisely. The opportunity and what's on the other side. You guys know I read these two together. The opportunity is the Knight of Pentacles, to pay attention to the details. What's on the other side is your decisions. Your decisions decide the future. So what's going on here is it's time to slow down and really pay attention to what choices you're making and what is fueling your choices. Are you making these choices and decisions based off of what you desire, or based off of what you desire from someone else, or based off of someone else's desires? Who's leading the way in your decision making? And is it in alignment with the divine, most importantly? And see, I must admit, in this particular Queen of Swords, there is the Four of Cups here at the table. So there is this energy of getting caught up in apathy. You know what I'm saying? You have to choose to rise above that apathy and still know that I'm still going to seize an opportunity even if I've got to do it by myself. I'm not going to sit there and be depressed. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're trying. This is going to move something on to calmer waters. This is going to create a new chapter. You are writing. You got to say your truth. You're going to cut some things out. Some things going to fall away. You may end up doing this alone. Starting a chapter out on your own. Some people may fall away is what I'm trying to say. But all aboard. This is a brand new chapter. You are writing, like you've been at the book club. Now you are the author of the book at the book club. Is the blind spot here, okay? Beautiful energy, Sag. If you're still with me at 11 minutes in, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Absolutely. And I feel like that, like, yes, absolutely. Like, stepping into this Queen of Swords energy, you are holding someone else accountable. You are holding someone else accountable. And you have to move forward knowing that I'm going into a chapter of my life where I am holding myself accountable, and anyone around me understands that because I am holding myself accountable, that I am a mirror for accountability. So if you do not want to be held accountable, you do not fit on this journey. You do not fit in this new chapter. And unfortunately, that may hurt me, but I have to hold myself accountable. And because it hurts me that you are leaving my life, now I got to go look in the mirror and ask myself why the fuck it hurts me that you're leaving my life. What place have you been filling that has been empty? Because that's what my journey of accountability, that's what my chapter of accountability looks like. You leave. It hurts. Absolutely. I don't want you to think that I am heartless. Unfortunately, I'm working on me, and that means that I got to go look in the mirror and say, okay, Spirit, okay, Kiana, this person leaving your life, it seems to be shaking your foundation. So where was this person placed there in your foundation? And now that we have identified where you placed them at, now we got to look and see why the fuck they fit there in the first place, because it was clearly a crack that was not solid. That's what this is saying. This is the new chapter of Sagittarius. This is the new house. This is the new chapter for that 9th house. And if that ain't facts on facts on facts. The Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkling new ideas. I love it. The Knight of Cups. Romantic. Don't like... Celebrate the fact that you just spoke on some facts. Celebrate the fact that you just had a breakthrough moment. When you having breakthrough moments, take a moment. Do your praise dance. Shout a little bit. Pat yourself on the back. Thank your Most High for giving you that spark of inspiration, okay? Because I feel like that is where you're going to be able to have more collaborative partnerships here. The dream can now work. Because right now the dream ain't been working because there's not been proper collaborative energy. There's also a need to really pay attention to the way that that you're speaking to one another. And I'm not going to lie. Okay? I'm not going to lie. Knight of Pentacles. I'm not going to lie to you. When y'all see me looking like this, I was drawn into this young lady who has a beard. So this lets me know that y'all not embracing whatever the challenge here. You're not embracing each other's differences. If anything, you're pointing out the differences. You're seeing the differences, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that don't match me. I'm out of here." You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. This is what someone has been doing to you. Whatever the case, just take it however it feels good for you. But there is this energy, and this is in the challenging position. So there's a lack of collaboration because of a lack of embracing one's differences. Which brings me to... I love it. To a post I seen on Facebook last night where this lady was talking about... and I'm not saying this has anything to do with love. Honestly, I'm only seeing one cup here, and it's the 8 of Cups, or 7 of Cups too, but whatever, move forward. But she was talking about how we fall in love, And that falling in love stage is where someone begins to speak such good loving words into you that you begin to see yourself through their eyes. So they begin to tell you, oh, you're so beautiful, oh my goodness, you this or you that, and you be like, damn, you're like, damn, they right, I do this. And that's when you are falling in love with someone. But she says when we fall deeper in love, like the deepening of that love is when you can see this person's flaws and you can say, I see this, and even through this I still see you. You know what I'm saying? Like you still love them through their flaws. And when I was listening to that, I was like, my goodness, if you really think about it, if you really think about that and put it in comparison to all of your relationships, I guarantee you, it was in the stage that you naturally began to deepen the love that you was having for this person that the relationship truly fell apart. Why? Because we are taught to hone in on the negativity and pick it apart. Pick it apart. And then because we also have lived these such traumatic lives, because trauma has become so normalized that when certain people have certain traits, we've been taught to close that down instead of looking to see why that trait is there. What's going on with that trait? Not saying that we're supposed to be healing these people or anything like that. But what I am saying is that we are human beings. We are human beings. And the divine, I don't give a damn who your divine creator is. The divine creator wants us to love one another for who we are. Period. Not to judge anyone, because no one sits high enough to judge anyone here. Okay? So I feel like that if it's that in that deepening of love stage that we become over judgmental and where we're meant to be deepening and understanding this person through their flaws, we can't do it. Why? Because we've not learned the compassion for our own flaws. Because we've conditioned ourselves to accept the external criticism, and so we shove it off in a box, and then in this world we call it the shadow. We've not learned compassion for our shadow. Until we learn compassion for our own shadow, we cannot show the compassion that the external energy needs. We can't be compassionate to them, because compassion is being able to see yourself in that other person. So when this person has a flaw, you don't pick it apart and judge them for it. You say, damn, I remember a place. I remember a time when I was in a place where that I could relate to that. But I've learned to embrace it, and I don't shove it off anymore. You know what I'm saying? Let me move forward. Absolutely. Walking away from the devil. Looky here. And the Three of Pentacles is in the challenging position. And it says, what's that saying? Teamwork makes the dream work. And then the way through the challenge is the Eight of Cups. So something is not working. You're being encouraged when it doesn't work, when someone is not collaborating with you, someone is not being compassionate, or whatever the case may be. Instead of staying there and trying to fix the situation, the way through it is to walk away, right? Absolutely. Because you're trying to be too compassionate for people that are not being compassionate. Now, here's the deal though, because we also have the Four of Wands. You also, and this has this picture here, it says a place to hang your witch hat. And there's a lot of witches here at one table. So what this is telling me, the challenge is, yes, you do walk away. I do not feel like that there is a physical walk away here. I'm not going to lie. And I say that because in this particular in this particular devil card, her cup is empty, their cup is full, right? Now, hear me out. These two energies here are conversing. Okay? Remember, the situation at hand is the Seven of Cups. Spirit is telling me to come back here for a second. Not every option you're given will be the best option for you. So surrender. Okay, so you can move. Change your scenery. As a matter of fact, you're being advised to change your scenery. But let me ask you a question. Does it look like In this picture here, the scenery looks like she needs to get up off that couch and go refill her cup, right? That's what it looks like to me. She needs to get up and refill her cup. Where she's at is not filling her cup, right? And then she has to ask herself, how the fuck did my cup get so empty in this setting right there? Why did I feel the need to pour so much into this situation and walk away with absolutely nothing? Nothing. Meaning, she probably didn't speak her mind. Because you know how I be. I do all this talking and my mouth be dry as hell because I don't be drinking. These two young ladies was doing all the talking and she's just listening. She's not speaking up for herself. She's not. Queen of Swords, it says, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. That's why your partnerships ain't working. You lowering your voice. You're lowering your voice. You know what I'm saying? And then you're just saying like, well, it's not working. I'm out of here. You're right. It's not working. It's not working. But it's because there's this environment that's not being created to where you feel like that we can all speak our minds. For once, take your witch hat off. All the witches can take their hat off. Talk about all your troubles. Talk about all your woes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. The spell's gone wrong. Let's talk about it. This is what this is. But somebody doesn't feel like they can talk about it. But I'm going to be honest. If I'm being honest with you, this is a decision that you're making. You're making this decision not to speak your truth out of this energy of trying to keep the peace. That's what I'm getting. Be open. Listen. But also speak up. But just be mindful of how you speak. Last card out here, Spirit. The Nine of Pentacles. 2 cards came out. We got the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Justice. Wow. It says pause and savor the results of your success. I feel like that when you finally speak up and say your piece, it's going to feel like a mic drop moment. It's going to feel like you have to walk, like you're going to feel like when you say your piece, that you have to get up and leave. But Spirit is saying, if that's what you feel, do it anyways. Say it. But I guarantee you, as you feel like you dropping the mic to walk out, I feel like that there's going to be a sudden embrace. And I feel like that there's going to be an appreciation for you just finally speaking your mind in a respectful, compassionate like way. Because the Justice card did come out here. Now, and I do have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're getting carried away in your fears and your worries and saying this. But Spirit is saying just stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Just stick to your truth. Don't match energies. Ask yourself why you feel like you got to match somebody's energy. Don't match their energy. I cannot stress that enough. Do not match energy. Fun, love is on arrival for you. And I'd hate for you to match somebody's energy and push this out. Closing message, Spirit. Closing message. Thank you. Yeah, it says homework. Take yourself out on a date. And then it says feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. What does it say? Pause and savor the results of your success. Period on period. It's time to celebrate you. You got to speak up for you. It's time to really hold your ground. What you desire, it does matter. It's just all in, of course, work on how you're presenting it. But what you desire, it matters. The divine didn't put those desires on your heart and in your spirit just for you to say, oh, never mind. My time will come later. Let me worry about this right now. No. The divine wants you to worry about the desires on your heart right now, because while it's just a desire for you, it's a necessity for the divine. It's a necessity for the bigger picture. Okay? Your desire is a necessity for the bigger picture. And that's why your desire is important. Okay? Yeah. You might have to, I'm telling you, you got this. And that's the thing. I feel like that you aren't saying something because you are afraid of who's going to leave behind, who's going to walk away, who may not sit at this table with you no more. Spirit is saying, and go ahead and mentally prepare yourself for it to sit here at the book club by yourself. And to still operate in a book club as if you're not there by yourself. Okay? And still do it. But because I think that it's more or less of a fear. It's like I feel like, especially with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I feel like that it's the fear of it. But Spirit is saying, so, okay, I understand that that's a fear. I absolutely understand that that's a fear. But if you'll do one thing and go ahead and embrace and accept the fact that that might be the reality, and then just go ahead and move forward and do what it is that you're wanting to do anyways, I think that you'll have a better outcome than you ever imagined here. Yeah. Some of the endings, they are inevitable. Some of the endings are inevitable. Yes, I'm going to leave this here. I love you, Sag, and I hope that this offered the guidance that you were seeking on your journey. If this message resonated, I could have put some Carmex on after I brushed my teeth, but oh well. If this message resonated, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.